Welcome to my views on news. We have one update for you and three news stories. In the previous video, I reported about likely resignation of Ethiopian Supreme Court President. She has resigned, or you can say she's been removed. A new appointment has been made by the government today. Then three news stories. First one is from Tigray. Ethiopian National Defense Force has entered Adigrat city of Tigray. Where is TDF? Where is Eritrean military? While ENDF's pictures are now emerging from Adigrat, where are Tigray fighters and where is Eritrean military? Because yesterday we heard that Eritrean military was digging trenches near Adigrat. Thirdly, today Somali regional government officially confirmed fighting on two of its borders, on Somali-Afar border, on Somali-Oromia border. Ali Samre is from Somali regional government. He held an explosive press briefing a few minutes ago and he spoke in detail about what is happening between Afars and Somalis, Oromos and Oromia government and Somali government. Details for you. And lastly, viewers, Addis Ababa mayor today inaugurated the construction of a project in Addis Ababa city. Lemi Park is the name of this project. It will cost around 1.3 billion Ethiopian birrs. How many jobs will be created by this project? Just 400. Real for you. Firstly, viewers, an update. Ethiopian Supreme Court President has been removed, though it is because she resigned, basically removed. Miaza Shenafi has been fired and government has made a new appointment in her place. Theodros Mare Kabede is now the new Ethiopian Supreme Court President. You can see his picture on your screen. No reasons have been given by the government for this change. Is it due to poor performance? Is it due to corruption? Is it a change which was required constitutionally? No details shared. Details should be shared, I think. Whenever top officials are transferred, removed, I think government should tell the people what is the reason behind the change. Is it just PM Abiy's decision that he wants to change people? Or is it due to some solid reasons? No details. But Miaza Shenafi has been removed. Now, three news stories. First one is from Tigray. Ethiopian army has entered Adigrat city. Pictures are being shared of Ethiopian National Defense Force soldiers from Adigrat. Several questions remain unanswered. You can see the pictures on your screen. These are ENDF soldiers. Reportedly, the pictures are from Adigrat. And I think federal police entered Adigrat a few days ago. There's a video on that. Firstly, federal police entered Adigrat and now Ethiopian army is entering Adigrat. Two questions. Where is Tigray Defense Force? Has it withdrawn from Adigrat front? Yes, TDF largely withdrew from Adigrat several days ago. TDF was removed from this front. But where is Eritrean military? Because yesterday, Globe and Mail reported that Eritrean military was digging trenches near Adigrat. Zalambasa, I think, is still under Eritrean government control. They were beefing up their defensive positions near Zalambasa too. But yesterday we heard that EDF was digging trenches near Adigrat. Now, when ENDF is in Adigrat, it means that now ENDF is responsible for securing Ethiopia-Eritrea border or Tigray-Eritrea border. TDF is not in the picture now. It's the responsibility of federal forces to tell Eritrean army to withdraw. How far will Eritrean army withdraw? This is a very important question on this front, because the Boundary Commission, which ruled 2 decades ago about Ethiopia-Eritrea border dispute, gave parts of Zilambasa to Eritrea, I think. The border passes through Zilambasa, I think, or near Zilambasa. So how far will EDF withdraw? Will it withdraw according to the decision of that Boundary Commission, of an international Boundary Commission, which ruled more than 2 decades ago? Or will it withdraw to pre-war position, 2020 start of war position? Very important question. Now ENDF is in charge on this front. So we'll see in coming days where is the border between Tigray and Eritrea, Ethiopia and Eritrea on this front. And we could see, I think, establishment of some bases, at least one base on this front, I think, by Ethiopian army. Secondly, viewers, today Somali regional government at last held a press briefing and confirmed what I have been reporting, that I reported 2 days ago, that there was fighting on Somali region Oromia border. People said fake news, but Ali Samre today confirmed that he claimed that Oromia forces have entered Somali region. I reported that fighting was over a water project being constructed by Oromia regional government. It can turn into tribal clash as well. It has tribal color too. Mainly, it is a territorial dispute. So he confirmed, Ali Samre, I have a clip as well, that Oromia forces entered Somali region. At the same time, he confirmed fighting on Afar Somali border as well. He accused Afar forces of taking control of 2 new towns in Siti zone of the Somali region. He said, Garbaise, Ondofo, Odato are 100% Somali region territories, but they are under Afar control, and Afar forces are now entering Siti deep, and they have taken control of 2 more newly established districts. One of them is called Dhunyar. Dhunyar is under Afar control, according to Ali Samre, who is from Somali government. And secondly, he accused federal forces as well. This is the first time that we are hearing complaint from Somali region government against federal government. He said people in Siti, Somali people, they were massacred in front of federal forces. Federal forces did not protect them. These are serious allegations. Somali region's government is accusing Afar region, Oromia region, and federal government. Tensions rising on both borders, on 2 borders of the Somali region. We have 2 clips for you from today's press briefing of Ali Samre, who is from Somali region government. Watch the 2 clips, then a last news story.
dagaal waxba la isku la hadhin ee deegaanka canfarta ku soo qaatay gobolka City magaalooyinkii Garbaciise Cadeytu iyo Cundufaba oo dad Soomaaliyeed 100% ay deganaayeen xoog baa lagu qaatay waxaana xoog ku qaatay ciidanka canfarta iyo jabhadooda oo wala socda dawladda federaalka oo jooga ciidanka militariga oo jooga ayaa dadka lagu maaday dad aad iyo aad u fara badan baa Garbaciise lagu gumaaday ilaa ma ay imikana hal qof oo loo qabtay ma jirto dawladda federaalkuna way joogeen markii dibta dadka loo geysanay kaba daran gobolka City handaan ku sii socono labadii degmo ee ugu dambeysay ee dawladda deegaanka Soomaalidu dadkii la soo barakiciyay ay u ansixiyeen ee deemeed iyo Dhuunyar ahayd Dhuunyar waa la haystaa iyo jabhadooda ayaa qabsaday way qabsadeen wayna haystaa dhun yar dowlad deegaanka Soomaaliduna ilaa ma ay kamayna jawaabin hawsha ayada wax gurmada iyo wax kale oo loo diray midtoona liyuga Oromada ayaa dagaal ku soo qaaday dhowrkan cishay ugu dambeysay marar iyo shacabka degan dad aad u fara badanna way laayeen dad aad u fara badanna way dhaawaceen dowlad deegaanka Soomaalida wali kama jawaabin waxay sugayaan ma garanayno loo sheegay shalay ugu dambeysay baan maxay hayday u sheegnay baa inay hawsha ayada ka howlgalaan waxba kama qabanin marka taas waa taa.
Lastly, viewers, Addis Ababa government today inaugurated construction of a project in the city. It's called Lemi Park, also called Second Mescal Square. So it's like a square with other facilities too. It will cost 1.3 billion Ethiopian birrs. Only 400 permanent jobs will be created after the completion of this project. It will have car parking, gyms, recreational spots, library, public places, meeting halls, etc. I criticize PM Abiy's grand projects. And he is fond of building mega projects which are visible. A country which cannot feed its entire population should first focus on food security. People need food more than they need a gym. They need food more than they need car parking. They don't have cars. Yes, Addis Ababa people, they are facing these issues. Parking is an issue. Mescal Square is the only main square and where we see Muslims, Orthodox Christians, Oromos, they hold large gatherings there. So yes, government will have now another venue. But 1.3 billion is a huge sum of money. And what will be achieved? Just 400 jobs. Governments should build factories. They should create jobs. Industries should be built by the government. Now, what is the future of Ethiopian youth while Ethiopian government is spending 1.3 billion Ethiopian birrs on the construction of a park-like project? People need jobs. They want to make both ends meet. How is government going to feed them? This is the most important question. They're being disarmed. What will they do? They'll rejoin the armed factions. They'll be easy targets for extremist groups. They'll try to flee Ethiopia. They'll be at the mercy of human traffickers. I think regional government, federal government, Addis Ababa government, they should focus on job creation. That should be the standard for evaluating the performance of a government in Ethiopia, that how many jobs have been created by the government, not by Lemi Park or the other millionaire who are building factories, minting money and creating jobs as well. What is government doing? We saw 2 days ago Amhara president with Lemi Park inaugurating or visiting a factory there. What is government doing? Is it just standing with Lemi Park and others to say that government is getting jobs? No. Government will have to take the responsibility of creating jobs for the youth of Ethiopia. Otherwise, we'll keep on seeing such projects which are sometimes needed. But question is, what is the most urgent need? Is it a park or is it food? People are dying of hunger. Still people are without food. Well-leg IDPs in Debre Birhan, you see what is happening there? They still say they are not receiving sufficient amount of food. So what is the priority of the government? feeding the people, giving them housing, and to give them employment as well. But what can we say? Government needs to correct its priorities. I think the trend set by PMRB is being followed by other PP leaders too. That is building mega projects. Thank you for watching.